Weather during the last few weeks have been unpredictable to say the least. Had the odd bit of sunshine, but it's been mainly high winds and rain. So I'll take the opportunity now to harvest a few of these lovely sweet peas called Elder's Mix. This bed here is where I had the disappointing crop of garlic in. It's a bit uneven, so I'm just turning it over, levelling it, put a bit bloodfish and bone in. Then I've got some autumn brassicas just to go in there. I'm going to be putting a mixture of these two in. This is a Savoy called Ormskirk, and these are January King. So there we are, all done, 12 in all. The top 6 there are a Savoy, they're called Ormskirk, and this bottom 6 here is the old favourite January King. Planted a little bit closer than normal, but I'll plan on taking these early. In fact, in the gaps in the middle, I think I've got some beetroot ready to go out somewhere. I might pop those in the middle as a little catch crop. In the meantime, I'll just give these some water and then add the last line of defences, the net. We managed to get the net on. I didn't put the beetroot in, there's 5 little clumps there. It's choggier, I think it's past its best, but hopefully it'll pick up. Also in there I managed to pop, I think there's 9 there. One of the plot holders got a bit of excess lettuce. This is a variety called Tom Thumb. I've never grown this, so we'll see how that goes. Looking at the sunflowers there, I've added an extension on the pole. These are metal poles I use for these, and I've just cable tied, zip tied them on to give a bit more extension, because I'm starting to get above the poles now, and when the wind blows them actually bending quite a lot. So I've just tied them in a bit higher. I've just taken the cover off these peas. These are Erskine shaft. I've never grown them so big in my life. It hit the top of the net and started folding over. So I've just took that off, given a chance to breathe again. Plenty of pods have formed, them just thickening up. I must say, it was go back a few videos ago now, it was Steve from Seaside Allotments. He put a question on, why do I sow the peas so thickly in the gutters? Well, this year I sowed them a lot thinner. In fact, I was a bit concerned it was going to be spindly. However, you can see from this lot here, it's probably the best crop I've had, so I'll be doing that again, thin sowing next year. Anyway, I've got some beetroot down here, bolt hardy it is. It's just ready for harvesting, so let's have a look what we got. See straight away, that's a lovely crop. I'm going to empty the complete row out because I want to clear this bed, because I've got some late broccoli Iron Man to put in here, and I'll be putting them in a bit later on when I fetch the spring onions out as well. In between picking that last beetroot and putting them on there, we had a tremendous downpour, so I had to run for shelter. Right, I've put these in. I'm going to let them dry in the sun if we get any, and then they'll go into the kitchen ready for processing. I've still got about another 3 varieties to harvest, but I'm at a later stage. These spring onions this year have done amazing. The variety is called Ramrod. Normal ones will grow, a white Lisbon, and sometimes Ishikura, the Japanese bunches. But you're looking at them, and a lovely size they are. I've got some in the veggie pod, probably about 2 weeks less than these, so we'll see how they go a bit later on. I said a while back that I'd purchased some begonias from our local market for me hanging baskets and troughs. I've still not got them in. Time's moving on, so I'm just going to whack them straight into the troughs. This is one of the wall troughs. It's got the water drippers in. Well, the sprinklers actually they are. Soil level's a bit low. I'll add a bit of bloodfish and bone, top them up, and then plant straight in. Bring it back. That's the first one quickly planted up, nothing special at all. What I will do is top it up with soil, and when they're all planted up, I'll give them a good drink with some liquid comfrey. They're all planted up now. This is the last of the hanging baskets. 4 plants in each one. So I'll give them a good drink of comfrey, and I'll bring it back to them in a few weeks' time when they've perked up. Join me in the allotment greenhouse because we've just been treated to another little micro shower. In here I've got quite a few peppers that desperately need planting out. I have got a quad grow system that I want to set up, and I'm going to put that in the greenhouse in the garden. However, the remaining plants in here, first of all I'm going to group them into their varieties of looking at the planting list, and then I might just do a mass planting in all the borders. Obviously quite a few of them will be too close together, but I think I'm just going to let them get on with their own thing. As I said earlier, we've got quite a bit of a mixed bag in here. I know there's some Joe's Long in there, Cornell di Toro Rosso, Lemon Dream, there's a few others I've not grown before. I've grouped them up into their respective families at the moment, but I think what I'm going to do is actually mix them all up, put the bigger ones at the back, the smaller ones at the front, and see what we come up with. Well, I've certainly gone against the recommended planting guides here for these. Far too close as usual, but I think they'll come to fruition and we'll have a nice display. The question is, did I manage to get them all in? Unfortunately not. There's still about 8 left. I'll see if anybody else on the plot wants any. I'm just having a well-earned sit down after all that. Took a bit longer than I thought it would actually. But saying that, I've added another 2 cucumbers on the back row as well. There's one called Socrates and the other one's called Carmen. Put more plants in there. I don't know how many there is, but I've mixed all the varieties up as I said before, and they are packed a little closer together than they should be, but hopefully once the roots have gone down into the soil they should put on a good display. That about sorts it out now for my planting out. Saying that, I've still got my legs to go, but I've had a look at the shallots earlier on today and they're more or less ready for lifting, so come Monday, Tuesday, weather picks up, dry, they'll be coming out. I've still got a couple of extra winter brassicas to go alongside some broccoli and all, still got them, but they'll go in as space becomes available. In the next episode I'll probably be doing a plot and a site tour, because I only tend to do one about every 3 months, so you can really see the difference rather than doing them month by month where the difference is not so visible. I've noticed on a couple of other plot tours people have done, they've had issues with certain things, carrots and parsnips and whatever, and in my plots no exception, I have got issues on there, but I'll explain that more in the next one. Many thanks to all the new subscribers that I've had quite a few in the recent week or so, and also for the comments and all. I do appreciate and read everyone. So from the chilly jungle, I'm going to say all the best, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.